Yo, no counting today. Sorry, or whatever you call it, the 30-second fucking, the 30-second break-in. Sorry, people. Who is with me? AFC Garth. Yo, guys, I'm here. It was 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Right, Holland to Austria now. Yeah, I had to pop out. I had to make a quick run down to Holland. Look, I ain't got a Zoom rolls. So while I'm waiting for a couple of people to jump in, let's make sure the volume's up. I will, and I shall roll a zoo. Hand me Rowan. What's going on? Sorry to Mike Costa. Sorry to AFC Governor. And thank you to WB for letting the people them know. Let me just get a drink. Oh, what a shit. One absolute shit. And that's an absolute shit. Alright, we'll have a nice little cold Fanta today. And you know what's going on? Right, I did put an extra verse to them bars. Let's hope they're here. It's the wrong book, isn't it? Ugh. I'm not going to focus on it madly today, Hans, but yeah, I've added a verse there. And I've changed the middle there. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Even though, guess who I saw today, people? He must be in London. Yeah, the guy must be in London. It's dark on your screen. Yeah, I know, mate. There's no webcam. My webcam is broken. The webcam was unbelievably the thing making me freeze, WB. So you suddenly see now there's no more freezing because I've ripped the cunt out. I threw it over the. Bro, watch this. I ignorantly threw it across the floor on one of my last live streams. As you know how my house is laid out, I slung it across the wooden floor. Boom, mate. It almost went straight under the door, but it was a bit thick there. This one went straight under the door. So if you'd like a webcam, you could record yourself with some little, you know what I mean? With some whatever, and give it some, I'm a fucking movie director. But yeah, people, guess who I saw today? So he must be in London, or must be in the country, whatever, because I'm driving. And as you do, I've got music on. I hear my guy, just reasonably, I suppose, like, he could have just blanked me, because I would never have known it was him. My guy. Big tunes, my guy. Where the fuck? Turn down the music. So I turned off Jamaican for a second, as you do, 50% Jamaican. I got a bumper clothes. Is that your Troops? Troops, is that you? It fucking was Troops walking with, I have no idea, some Harry Potter looking white guy. And yeah, I was like, jump out, chat to the guy. But I don't know if Troops is going to give me my shine. But, I was surprised that even, because it wasn't me shouting him like, hey, like the last lot I've seen, because they would have sneaked by me. But all I heard was, my guy, yo, big tunes. And how's who? And yeah, so that was the day. How's me? Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you? I was out of London. You're gonna come back like all healthy, like out of London water, like with a wonderful complexion on your face. Like, don't start being funny ideas. So yeah, you'll probably come back a bit more fresher and etc. Do you know what I mean? Not that I like out of London, but when I come back, I kind of feel slightly recharged. Do you know what I mean? The batteries, etc. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to kill people. Where are you? Have you here? Where's the Acres? Where's WB? Where's all the usual motherfuckers? Yes, Linda, we know you're here. Is this what? I was like 5 minutes late. Come on, man. Like my bad and shit. So I need to get myself prepared. So no one, can anyone confirm that? Is Troops in the country, guys? Can anyone actually confirm that for me? Because it was him. I'm fucking certain. I know what Troops looks like, so he must be in the country. I just wasn't aware. Not that I should be made aware. Like, oh, guys, Dan, Troops in the country. There you go, son. Like, no, it's not like that. But I mean. Like, yeah, so, and I take it in the location I see without putting the place up. I have a feeling he must have been on AFTV because that is the exact same location that I've seen Robbie, Ty, Cecil, whatever's, and heads up! And whoever's, right, yeah, Holland to Austria nil. And you, mate, fuck you and your fucking fantasy league. I tried to put the pie in today. I think I might have Gigi and all them. I tried to put Frankie de Jong in. And as for yesterday's game, who did I want to put in? For the Italians, I've got Spizzola in. I've got a mobilizer. Let's just call him a fucking immobilizer. I've got a mobilizer in, but who the fuck? The thing keeps fucking with me, bros. And I keep blaming you. I'm like, fucking Hanumi, you fucking cunt. But I do press buttons fast. That fucking cunt Hanumi. So I've called you fucking cunt so many times in the last 48 hours, have you? But I don't mean it once. You've been a bastard, a cunt. I hope he wanks himself in Cali. He can fuck himself in Cali. But I actually don't mean it. It's just I get frustrated really fucking quickly. Fuck you for that, you. Can't you moderate my team, brother, and go in and I'll just tell you the changes I want? Because these sorts of bits of technology flick me around sometimes. I've got to get this Zoot roll and I can jump into the Arsenal news. Guys, who's going to start us off before I put my 20 pence in about this whole Ben White, the links to Aaron Ramsdale, which I find ridiculous. He's been relegated twice in a row. I'm not saying that makes you a terrible footballer, but fuck me, as far as his confidence goes, that must be shot to pieces, apart from getting the England team. Oh, bubble! Well, if when I hear the national anthem, all right, well done. He's a patriotic one. Congratulations. If we're going to be doing like a 50 Cent say, we're going window shopping, if we're going championship shopping, I'd personally be looking at Sam Johnson at the mighty WBA. Guys, what do you think of that as a Danny Boy start-off? If we're going championship shopping and we're going goalkeeper championship shopping, wouldn't you guys rather Sam Johnson, first of all, than Aaron Ramsdale? Number one for the comments. Sydney, what's going on, brother? So, go on, you start me off on that one, Sydney. Ben White, how true was that 40 million bid? You know, Arsenal are clever, because as soon as Brian did say it was 43.5, cash money, he's yours, we'll shut ourselves and pull out the deal. We go for Aaron Ramsdale. Sheffield United, obviously, have been relegated. I would rather Sam Johnson. Like, do we just do these things deliberately to wind up fans? Like, yes, we tried. We tried to get Ben White. Bang, bang, bang. Mate, if we had to put a 30, 35 mil bid in at the end of the season before this whole England squad scenario, I have a feeling, obviously I'm not the Brighton chairman, but I have a feeling we would have got the player. As I've said for the last 5, 6, 7 days on this stream, now that he's in the England team, now he's in the setup, it's now costing 50 million in my opinion. And again, I make myself almost right because they're not going to accept 40 million if everything is to be believed that's in the media. Been busy last couple of days, so have I, to be honest with you. Arsenal going Brexit, yes. Championship shopping, I called it like 50 cent window shopping. It's called We're Going Championship Shopping. Do you want a player from the fucking championship? Do you want to have Aaron Ramsdale? Yep, English tax is real, most definitely. But even from the English tax, mate, I'm sitting like a mug. Right, even with the English tax though, mate, there's still certain people that you can go out there and grab. And like as I'm saying, if we were serious about Ben White, you could have done that 2.5 weeks ago, in my opinion. We're naming the same thing. If we're serious about it, it went from 30 million to 33. Where Arsenal decided we didn't have another £3 million in the bank is pretty incredible for me. I didn't want Buendia. I'm just saying. But and then Emil Smith-Rowe. What I've been telling you for the last 7 days on this stream as well. He hasn't signed a new deal. I promised you all Aston Villa was sniffing around him. Haven't you, me? Please take it away. They've now bid 20 million for him. Like, fuck you, Aston Villa. And who in the fuck do you actually think you are, you little muggy little cunts? You fucking Birmingham shit bastards. Like, who the fuck do they think? I do rate Ben White, though. No, mate, so do I. As I've been saying for the last 7 to 10 days on this stream, a lot of people, do you remember the brothers, El Papita, Adam and Pogba? They were kind of telling me Ben White was shit, he wasn't good enough. And then when he got into the England squad, they were like, Dan, you kind of called that. You said he'll get in. I said, yeah, because he's got a fucking good defender at Leeds all year. And I goes, and more impressively, he had a 42 difficult game league in the Championship, and he done fucking well with Leeds, getting them up as well. So I highly rate Ben White. Do you know what I mean? Is he the saviour of Arsenal defence? Like, he's clearly not a fucking Van Dijk. I was going to say Maguire, but fucking. He's clearly not a Van Dijk, etc. But this is a fucking step in the right direction. Ben White on the right, Gabriel on the left. Sounds quite good so far, even though Gabriel started fucking up terribly towards the end of the season. Guys, another breaking bombshell news. Arsenal, according to the Quip, it's not just called Danny AFC TV now, according to the Quip in France, Arsenal looking to cash in immediately on William Saliba, and Guendouzi is presently in France talking with Marseille. How many times, honestly, guys, I'm not blowing myself, how many times have I absolutely had these things spot on? The Guendouzi one I started accepting, even though I didn't like. We've got as it stands, yeah. Let's not count as these because he hasn't played a minute in the first team. We've got Mohamed El Wonderful Neni and Thomas Partey as central midfielders at this club. We honestly have no other central midfielders, guys. The Basuma did not come to fruition. The Neves, I don't think, will come to fruition. Their manager's due in Wolves in the next few days. He said he was assessing the team from Portugal. Don't know where that makes sense, but anyway, he's assessing the team from Portugal and he'll be here soon. I doubt one of the first things he wants to do is to sell Neves. Bigging up AFC Governor, I was talking to him last night, I think on Twitter, man, about the whole Ronaldo situation. And what did he say? Pogba wants out, Ronaldo wants in. Pogba to Juventus, Ronaldo to Man United. Even at 36, you have to say, fuck, that's going to be decent. So I goes, where's he going to play? AFC Governor come directly back. I've been thinking about it. He's playing up front. So shout out to AFC Governor on that one. Because, yeah, he clearly thought about that. And, yeah, there could be a lot in that. Do you know what I mean? There could be a lot in that. The whole wages of Ronaldo would make Man United not skid, but fuck me, it's going to be a big commitment. You wonder what Juventus would want. Would it be a straight swap with Pogba? But anyway, this is not exactly Arsenal chat, so I don't really care. Selling William Saliba to keep Rob Holding, I'm sure Arteta is racist or something. And thank you, that's something I said 1 year ago on the stream. Was it because it was Emre signings, apart from the Leno did confuse me because he stuck with Leno? Was it because he is just blatantly racist? And he doesn't like young French kids? Like, mate, I'm dumbfounded. Where is Rob Holding and Mari better than William Saliba? Now, I know we don't know this factually, but we've seen clips of him in France. We see him mug off Mbappe and Neymar, or attempting to, running out of the ball in the defence for Nice last season, taking on these two superstar strikers against PSG. He's looking very comfortable. And that's the only thing I do wonder, is that what helped bang his downfall at Arsenal? Is he a bit cocky? Because the way he took on Mbappe and Neymar, like, these weren't fucking Benteke's at Crystal Palace or something. Like, these are world superstar footballers, and he's clearly got confidence. Now, if it's confidence that has lost in his career at Arsenal, like, it's even beyond racism from fucking Arteta. It's a disgrace. Mate, I've called that for a year. I've said everything that's going to happen all summer, and I kind of still, I have no faith in this Ben White thing, because if Ben White, if Brighton come out publicly and said, we've explained to Arsenal Football Club that 45 million in cash gets you the deal, I promise you guys, we'll soon pull out of the deal. If they say, well, what is the big difference? We bid 40, but if they say 45, we're going to pull out. What, we can't afford the extra 5 mil? Or is it a publicity stunt? I'll have a look at that after. I haven't really seen Twitter. I've been out and about. I forgot about that weekend video of Saliba, though. About that yeah, possibly. Oh, God. But then there's no excuse for Guendouzi again, brother. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, leaked video or not, mate, I do promise you, maybe not Guendouzi so much, even though I like him as a footballer, this guy will bite us on our bollocks. He will be back in a European night whenever we drag ourselves back into European football, if we do. But he will come back to get us, and he's going to get a really big move. Man City, Liverpool, 80, 90 million pounds. And we're all going to be sitting there down at AFC TV discussing this. Right, can you hear me? Where the fuck are you? You ducked in, you ducked out. Where's all the real ones? And Sydney, I'm not saying you're not a real one, but hi and good evening. Anything else to add to that? Like the Guendouzi, mate. There's no central midfielders at Arsenal. By the way, what's the background noise like? So loads of windows open in that. We've got no central midfielders. Presently, we have El Neni, we have Partey. We can't really include Aziz as he doesn't play. So I find that a bit of a weird one to even include that guy. I'm looking for an ashtray. Sorry, guys. Please get a like on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. It's pissing down. Yeah, mate. Fucking been shit all day long. We've got a buyback clause on Guendouzi. What's the point, mate? Again, please don't believe that. Because if we really wanted Guendouzi, mate, he'd be in the club now. Unless Arsenal's owners, someone else has put that in, anticipating that fucking Arteta could be sacked in the next year or so, or 6 months or so when he flops. Do you know what I mean? Even though he's already flopped. But maybe someone's anticipated that another manager would want him back, because Emre would not be getting rid of these guys. Put Henry in charge tomorrow. The first thing he'll be doing is getting his French players back. So leave Guendouzi. Most like any other good manager. We have Willock, yes, but here's the deal. I've heard this, and Newcastle fan has told me a lot about this. Apparently, Truth is back in London, mate. Sorry, I missed. Okay, so I wasn't buzzing. Okay, guys, so it's official. I see Truth today. I would imagine then he must be on AFTV. because he was in that same area where I've met Ty, or not really met Ty, I've seen Robbie, Ty, and all the others from that network. But anyway, so I'm driving today, so my mum and daughter's live, so I say the location, and I just hear, my guy, big tunes, my guy, big tunes, yo! So I turned around, turn the music down, so that me rattling there, that's me turning the music down in the car. He goes, yo! I'm like, so I went off Jamaica, I'm like, Bumbleclaw, is that you, Troops? Come here, man. And then I've looked at the traffic, I went to open my door, and obviously it's a 2-lane thing in Finsbury Park, 1 lane is closed, and it was traffic. People are trying to bid me, I'm telling them to shut the blood clot up, I'm trying to talk to someone. And then he kind of went like that on his chest, he was like, hold on, man, I'm going, save, bros. And I heard him shout something about the YouTube channel. It was either continue the YouTube channel or are you still doing your YouTube channel? And I thought, was that meant to be a little cheeky little snide one at me? So yeah, the bipolar weather giving me trust issues, kiss my teeth. It was sunny yesterday, now it's back to reality. Oops, back to reality. There goes Danny boy. Whoop. What does kiss my teeth mean? What does KMT, kiss my teeth? What does kiss my teeth mean? I'm good, innit? Yeah, I know, bros. I just heard, yo, where most of them kind of ducked from me and trying to look the other way, innit? It was like, yeah, this guy he would probably stop for a conversation, like, do you know what I mean? Which I find interesting, because most of my bottle jobs don't want to talk to me. So when I heard these, hey, my guy, big tunes, yo, but because I play the music loud, I fucking almost missed him. But shouts out to you all. Please get a like on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. I'm jumping into Arsenal, some Arsenal news. Now, and just to address, who was it? My Newcastle fan, where is he? Right, we have Willock as well. Now, my Newcastle fan friend has told me, it was public, it was in the papers last week. Apparently, Steve Bruce has got 50 million to spend. He wants to use 20 million of it on Willock, with 7 million in add-ons, so 27 in total, clearly, but they'll probably have to win a League Cup or an FA Cup or qualify for Europe, who knows. And but Saliba's a part of the deal, mate. So basically, 20 million cash, 7 million in add-ons, but they want Saliba for 12 months on loan, which would leave Saliba with 12 months left in his contract, which I find incredible. Now, breaking on L'Equipe, the French newspaper today, is Arsenal are actively trying to sell Saliba ASAP because they realise next year he'll have no time in his contract. Now, there's been rumours that we've offered Guendouzi and Saliba 1-year extensions only to protect their values, not because we want the players. And apparently both players have said, absolutely, fuck you, Arsenal. Which, if I was Guendouzi and Saliba, I'd be saying, fuck you, Arsenal, as well. Do you know what I mean? Let me turn this TV down as it's half-time. Full time, whatever. Sorry. So yeah, guys, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Now, guys, as I said about Ben White, if Arsenal was serious about him and all the real ones, please jump in and let them know that I said this a week ago. It would have cost 35 mil tops. Then the England call-up is obviously going to make it more expensive. Now, Arsenal have bid £40 million for Ben White. Is this true? Is this just one of our fresh air Buendia bids? Because at the end of the day, if Ben White was available, and if Ben White and Brighton come out and said he was available for 45 million cash, even 44 million cash, I think Arsenal would struggle with this other £4 million. Why would I say that? Because when it became public that it was 33 for Buendia, but we bid 24 hours earlier, 30, we couldn't stump up the other 3 million. So I do believe something around the corner will be happening like this with Ben White. It'll be £44 million, and we won't be able to afford it, even though we could have bid 40 million pounds. So I'm not believing nothing into this, nothing into that at the moment. I've had no archive, but don't. So it's Ben White is happening. I don't believe so, mate, because obviously the only smart thing we're doing here is trying to do it in the tournament. Because if he has a good tournament, Man United need a centre back. There's going to be more teams in for him. Just coming on here before I come on, it said Ancelotti does want to make him his first signing for Real Madrid. Ancelotti apparently says there's one thing he remembers at the Premier League, and he loves the English Premier League defenders. Obviously, he signed Godfrey, but apparently he wants this guy, and he will go to 50 million. Tell me how good he is. Well, mate, Arsenal have pretty players like Mari, Holding, and when I say pretty, I mean like players that ain't really brilliant. Louise, even though he's gone now, they want to be able to stand 42 games in the Championship. Cold conditions, wet conditions, blustery girls against you, away at fucking Plymouths and shit cunts, and away at fucking Cardiffs and all sorts, in Middlesbrough on a rainy fucking day in December, do you know what I mean? So basically, yeah, he done really well for Leeds then. I remember, what did Bielsa call him? A Mercedes or a Rolls Royce of a defender. So is it happening? I doubt it, mate, because I think publicly 45 million will get him. And obviously, I don't think we'll come back with another bid. If we do, it'll be 42 mil. More interestingly, though, apparently they want a couple of our players. People like Nketiah, Nathan Miles. Do you know what I mean? Why aren't we trying to drop a couple of our players in on the deal? It's because I don't believe we're very serious about it. And if we're serious about it, do you know what I mean? We'll just go and get the guy, mate. Why would we let Liverpool, Man United, and everyone else steal in on the deal if we're serious about it? Do you know what I mean? Mate, I do believe so, but that's what I mean, mate. If you get into the English, let's face facts, mate. He had a brilliant season in the Championship, had a solid season for Brighton. He is English at the end of the day. So if Arsenal's serious, mate, so you're calling it a joke, and I'm not calling you out. I'm saying Arsenal would have bid for him 33 million pounds before the whole getting in the England team. Even before he was picked, he was on the standby list. Arsenal could have bid for him. Maybe 35, 38 would have got him. Do you know what I mean? Now, apparently, we bid 40 million. Mate, if 44, I'm saying as just a rough number, say Brighton come out tomorrow and said 45 cash gets him, I think would start like Buendia and would pull out of the deal. So what, we haven't got another 5 billion quid? Done 3 my fancy league. He got me 49 points today. But as I said, it's pissed me off totally. I tried to put, and I'm not just joking, the Depay in the team, De Jong in the team, and yesterday, who scored? And I tried to put them in. I even tried to do something simple, like a captain change, and it left it as Ruben Diaz. So it's kind of annoying me. Not that I'm brilliant on technology, do you know what I mean? But I'm going to have one last look tonight. If it fucks me, I'll smash it and delete myself from the fucking group. I was so pissed off. How come I have 120 minus points? I knew it would be late, but that's ridiculous. Oh, God, why has she got 120? I noticed that. I tried to put in the Ukraine striker as well, bruvs, when they were playing North Macedonia. But Long Bergkamp, how are you, bruvs? I think Ben White is a good footballer, bruvs. Do you know what I mean? What about the Saliba thing, bruvs? Talk to me about Saliba. Danny AFC TV was right again, apparently, bruvs. L'Equipe has just broke this evening, a couple of hours ago, that Arsenal are desperate to sell the young French defender. And don't believe what you read. We don't want to let him go on loan. Newcastle apparently have bid 20 million for Willock with 7 million in add-ons, but the deal must include William Saliba for 12 months. I'm so angry with the game. I'm so angry with it. You transferred a lot of players, I reckon. Who is he talking to? Me? What do you mean minus Danny? What's that supposed to mean? I did that lot. Oh. All right, just hang in. You talk to me because she really fucking confuses me when she talks. Hang in. What have I done? I was in the middle of transfers yesterday, yeah, and it looked like they had gone through. And then I think one of the games might have started and I got cock blocked. So I tried to do one more, but it reversed the other 4 people I changed, which obviously gave me the arsehole. So they let 4 of my transfers go through. Okay, I'd have been quite happy with that. But guys, all right, you lot talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to get into the Arsenal news. As I've said, guys, I believe it's a fraud. Arsenal bid £40 million for Ben White. Aaron Ramsdale linked, guys. So if it's championship shopping we're doing, why aren't we looking at Sam Johnson, a much better goalkeeper, the WBA goalkeeper? James Maddison linked. There is rumours today that, believe it or not, Brendan Rodgers and Leicester would be willing to sell this guy about 60 million. Does any of you rate him near the 60 million mark? Would Arsenal even have £60 or 600,000 to pay for him? Who knows? Lokonga linked. Arteta and Arsenal confident of a deal. Now, what I've heard on this is Anderlecht wants 17 million, not even 16.9. They want 17 million pounds. Arsenal winning over 12 million pounds. Jesus Corona, 21.4 million release clause. FC Porto winner, he's 28. Again, I'm not a liar. I can't tell you much more. What the fuck is my phone talking to me for? That's just confused the shit out of me. Sorry, guys. Villa, as I told you as well last week, I didn't trust why we hadn't got Emil Smith-Rowe penned to a new deal. No, I wasn't. Well done, my G. Real one alert. Sorry for being late, brother. Right, I'm going to go from the top. So, mate, I've basically been saying Arsenal was a fraud bid for fucking Ben White, £40 million, like the Buendia when we bid 30. £33 million is what he actually went for. We couldn't afford the other £3 million. I have a feeling if it was £44 million Ben White goes for, Arsenal will drop out of the deal. We've also been linked with Aaron Ramsdale. That's another guy in the England team, so that means we've got another 5, 8, 10 million pound on his head. So while we'll be going for a guy that's in the England team, that ain't that amazing either. Sam Johnson's got to be the better goalkeeper. James Maddison, as we all know, linked. Don't know how true this is, but apparently Brendan Rodgers and Leicester are actually willing to do business with this guy at the £60 million mark. Guys, would you entertain that at all? Please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Lokonga, again linked to Arsenal. Arteta is confident. £17 million Anderlecht want for the player. Apparently Arsenal bid about 12. Jesus Corona, 21.4 million release clause. Plays for FC Porto, he's 28. Can't tell you too much about him, so I don't know. Aston Villa, the cheeky bastards, bid 20 million for Emil Smith-Rowe. Who the fuck do they think they are? But it will get Emil Smith-Rowe thinking, because apparently what I'm hearing, we've offered him £30,000 a week on a 5-year deal. Obviously, if Villa are willing to give him 60, 70 grand a week, his agent will be saying to him, mate, don't be signing this Arsenal deal. Trust me, guys, there's problems around the corner there. Even though I reckon we will just about retain the service of Emil Smith-Rowe, it will be a long summer getting him to sign, because we're going to do it the dumb way. Nope, I wouldn't believe it at all, because obviously when they say they want the 40 million cash and then the add-ons, I think Arsenal will then start stuttering. Arsenal will stutter. We make a lot of public bids and hope they get rejected. Thomas Lamar is another famous one. Buendia should remind you, we bid 30 million, but then couldn't go to 33, even though our only rivals were Aston Villa. It weren't like it was a Chelsea, a Man United, or a Man City, respectively. So, guys, you've got to read between the lines of a lot of this shit. What happened with the Kraken keeper? Who's that? Who's that? You mean Onana, the one that takes drugs? Onana, apparently the deal could be done, but with his ban getting lowered, apparently Ajax want a little bit more money. Do you know what I mean? So, who knows? But I, again, believe with that, like most Arsenal transfers this summer, I believe we would have to sell Leno for us to then go for 2 goalkeepers. I believe we're going to buy 2 goalkeepers, maybe an Onana, maybe a Matt Ryan. But what scares me is Matt Ryan will have to play the first few months of the season. We'll match whatever Villa offered. What are we talking about? We didn't match whatever Villa offered for Buendia. Oh, you mean as in money for Smith-Rowe? Of course. Well, mate, we haven't done it as yet, so there you go. And this is why Villa, knowing Arsenal are dickheads, you know what I mean? Whether they've got some inside knowledge, whether it's the goalkeeper, Martinez telling them, do you know what I mean? Fuck knows. But they'll be like pressure Arsenal, innit? I heard more clubs are in for him. Who? Are you talking about Onana, Emil Smith-Rowe? Mate, with 12 months on his contract, a lot of people would be very interested in Emil Smith-Rowe. Do you know what I mean? So Arsenal need to get that contract done ASAP rather than putting out fake bids for Ben White when we clearly don't really want him. As I said again today, breaking news. Saliba, let me put a breaking news banner up. Breaking news. Where is it? Breaking news. Saliba has been told he can leave Arsenal on a permanent deal. Who was he talking about? Is he talking about the drug taking one? But anyway, let me get back into it again. As I said, Villa bid 20 million for Emil Smith-Rowe because Arsenal are offering him like 30 quid a week to sign. Arsenal want to sell Saliba. That's breaking on Liquid. Apparently, Guendouzi is in France and he's talking with Marseille, even though a fee has not been agreed. New deal for Eddie Nketiah and Mavropanos. But then apparently we've just agreed a £7 million deal with Stuttgart for Mavropanos, and Eddie, as we know, could be going out on loan or used as a make weight for certain players. Odegaard, ours at 50 million. Odegaard can stay in Madrid for 50 million. Fuck you. Leicester and Arsenal enter the race for Patson Dakar. Now, I read something about this guy saying he's not coming to the Premier League this year, but we shall see. As I've just said, Mavropanos and Arsenal agree $7 million deal with Stuttgart. Sassuolo midfielder Manuel Locchetti, or is it Locatelli, is linked with everyone in the whole world. Backup dancer left back. Bertrand still available, or Van Arnholt? He looked decent for Holland tonight, guys. Tell me. Another breaking one before I come on. Emil Smith-Rowe close to 5-year deal. We've heard that before. Real Madrid enter the race for Ben White. Real Madrid will pay 45 million plus add-ons for Ben White. Ancelotti says he likes him. He likes the way English defenders defend and wants him at Real Madrid. And still no the central midfielders at the club. Guys, where the fuck do we go from here? Yeah, mate, but you know what? There's one thing I'm not just trying to, that's twice, it's almost like I've disagreed with you. I'm scared of people, Karol Poborski style, that blow up in the tournament. Yeah, you know, innit? Linda's off to transfer players. Anyway, AFC Governor, Sydney, Lundberg Camp, Hank Rooney, Linda, WB, big yourselves all up. Big up Kamala, Lee Akers, Blazer, and all the rest of the crew. Mike Costa was in, but I've missed him. Shouts out to you. But now. Yes, of course. And look, how'd you say his name? Locatelli apparently could be got for about 34 million. But every time he has a good game for Italy, would make it a couple of million more. But guys, as I say, let's have it right. Real Madrid apparently are sniffing around Ben White already. So don't worry about that, guys. And that is a deal that genuinely wouldn't really get done to the end of the Euros anyway. Tottenham apparently have gone in for Lamptey, but fuck me, they can't even get themselves a manager. That's pretty hilarious. Arsenal, obviously, we need a right back, but again, we can't get a right back until Bellerin goes. Are we going to do a U-turn on people like Bellerin and Xhaka? I'm scared, guys. Touch wood, we don't. But I'm hoping we don't do U-turns. Like, if we're going to do any U-turns, let's bring Saliba back. Let's bring Guendouzi back. But guys, remember I told you at first, I can't believe them two French kids are gone. Like, why wouldn't he at least be fair with Saliba and give him the chance to come back to pre-season training and give him a fair chance? Mate, Gattuso I don't think was great at Milan. Then where did he go for a little while? Because I was watching him, because he was the guy that used to play for Rangers, and he wanted the Rangers job apparently before Steven Gerrard. But mate, I don't really trust Italian managers unless it was Conte himself, mate. No way we need White if we have Saliba. I'd still take White and Saliba, but let's just say it was one or the other. I'd still say forget the Ben White, put that money somewhere else and bring me back Saliba. But let me just read that. I don't know why we want Ben White if we have Saliba, who's got into the League One team this season and deserves a chance at the very least, of course. And what do you mean by Lazio? Oh, probably where he went. You mean Gattuso? Sorry, Russ. I am forgetful. It's multiple conversations. George Mendes, the Spurs in his fingertips. Has Spurs in his fingers. Good. Who cares? It's funny, man. I think a lot of people have been saying how much money we get in. Oh, go on, AFC Governor. I think a lot of people are asking how much of the Harry Kane money do we get? And obviously he's saying, well, I don't think we're selling Kane and blah, blah, blah. So there's probably just too much uncertainty in the air. But let's not worry about that club. Let's worry about ours. As AFC Governor said, that's how you know we're not interested in keeping Saliba. Obviously, you could say, oh, we let Luiz go. Well, then it's clear now we see if we're putting this fake £40 million bid for Ben White, it's clear, obviously, he wants Ben White. Saliba will come back to burn us, guys, I'm telling you. That's why he would not allow him to go to Brentford and then kept him at Arsenal out of spite until January and then let him go Nice. We made him play reserve team football and do nothing for months because he didn't want him to play in England and show how good he was. And that bit there, I've just said is real talk. Which bit you're referring to? I'm so sorry, but yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think the guy's obviously cocky. He's probably walked in on his first day at Arsenal, who knows, and said like, hello, Arteta. Do you know what I mean? Where do I fit in here? And Arteta was like, you fit in nowhere. No, mate, even bigger. Give him a year. If he went and signed now for your middle of the road French team, say we wanted to get a Dembele at Lyon or something and we swapped him straight for Saliba because they'll be laughing. Mate, they'll sell him for 50, 60, 70 million within 12 months or 24 months and he'll be coming back to England, Man City, Liverpool, etc. Manchester United, Chelsea. Someone's lurking outside my door. I can just see footsteps. If I don't hear something in 2 seconds, I can investigate that. But yeah, bro, that is like heartbreak at the moment. Like even we've got two central midfielders at the club. All right, we have got Willock, but I think we're going to sell him. So presently we have two in the squad. El Neni, whose future's up in the air, by the way, and that doesn't really worry me. And Thomas Partey. Guys, we've got Guendouzi, Nathan Miles, Torreira. Like Torreira, we can't get any P's for because apparently he only wants to go back to Argentina because of his dad dying, etc. And obviously the Boca don't have the P's. So what is the best solution there? What we can't. It doesn't make sense. He wants to go home. What's the point of sending him on loan to Serie A or Spain again? Should we keep him as a squad player to Real? Do you know what I mean? What about Guendouzi? Why is Guendouzi been like disrespected in that way? He's a better footballer than El Neni. Oh gosh. Didn't we just do that? He's just signed a new one, mate. I swear he's just signed a 1 or 2 year extension during the season. Do you know what I mean? Like Rob Holding, around the same time as Rob Holding. Like Rob Holding getting a new contract. For what? He was shit last season. Remember, people like Connor Cody, Ben White, Tyrone Mings, with all respect to all them players, they're not the greatest defenders in England's history. Like I mean, like down to the John Terrys and Tony Adams and Sol Campbells. Rob Holding is nowhere near the England team. And he'll never be anywhere near the England team. You know what? Because he's shit. So, man, I just kept seeing feet under my door, so I had to go and investigate that. Do you know what I mean? Rob Holding will never get nowhere near the England team ever, ever, ever. Who did I see Chambers was linked with yesterday? Oh, apparently, yeah, Chambers. That's another one I heard just before coming on, guys, live on the stream. What do you call their faces? Brighton apparently do like Chambers. Now, that's meant to be our backup right back, apparently, or could be our number 1 right back next season. But would you Gooners be willing to let Chambers go? Say that's 15 million, then perhaps pay 30, 35 for Ben White? Again, I'd certainly do that deal, knowing that Saliba isn't a part of the plans next season. Like, I wonder, is it literally going to be he's not even going to be invited back literally pre-season training? I have a feeling when pre-season training comes around, Saliba will be training with the reserves or he'll already be gone. Mark my words, Gooners. But Saliba, obviously, is a bit cheeky. He will come out on the social media. Like Pepe said, he's got a big mouth. He's probably been trying to hold it down since then. But you wait till he officially leaves Arsenal, goes out on loan again. He's going to pepper this club and expose Arteta and everyone else for the wankers that they are. Do you know what I mean? Mate, I don't like Cedric either, trust me. But yeah, there's still Nathan Miles knocking around. But again, as I say, anyone that went on loan, I don't believe he wants. Nathan Miles is still knocking around, even though he wants to be a central midfielder. I'm saying we've got no central midfielders. Then there's the Willock bit. Wolves was interested in Maitland last year. Do you know what I mean? But guys, 37 minutes in, which direction are we going? Which direction are we going? I'm just going to put my phone on charge. Like, yeah, Maitland. But he don't want to play right back. Oh, yeah, but for a future Arsenal, I'm sure he'll play anywhere. He does deserve a chance. I mate, just like the only player I can compare him to is Lingard. Is it a pressure thing at Arsenal, Man United? I know that might sound a touch silly, but I can't see Lingard going back to Man United. Let's just say if West Ham didn't get him, and blowing up the way he did and having a good season. The same way if Willock comes back to Arsenal, even if he got in the team or not, I couldn't see him scoring 7 in a row or being as influential. So maybe, like for them 2 players, it is best for them to move on. But I would keep Willock because he could probably play the number 10 role. And obviously as a central midfield role, like as a traditional 4 or 8, you know what I mean? So Ben White to replace Saliba. What's that? Huh. Other people, literally, as I go live, one of the rival networks have just come in on with the title, Ben White to replace Saliba. Well, I think I just said that 20 minutes ago, guys. Fuck it, let me just expose it. AFTV, just come up as a notification, yeah? I've just going live saying Ben White to Arsenal and Saliba to leave. I was first with that story. Guys, put a fire in the comments quickly, yeah? I broke this, do you know what I mean? I know about these things. Hazard wants to jump on the stream on the weekend. Guys, fire. Danny AFC TV knows, guys. Please let me say that. Possibly, bros. And I do hear that. But every team traditionally does need 4 centre-backs. Do you know what I mean? Respect, governor. Go. And yeah, guys, honestly, that's right on my screen now. You see it there? You see the red one, YouTube? Yeah, you can't really see too well, yeah? AFTV have just gone live saying Saliba leaving Arsenal and Ben White replacing him. We'll have to sign someone pretty decent if we sell Saliba, because I'll be going crazy. I'll be having riots and fucking all sorts down there. Before them protests are big. The minute Saliba goes, there'll be a fucking riot protest from me and Danny AFC TV. And you, me, WB, Linda, everyone else, where's the fire on the screen? Danny AFC TV is right. And I'm not blowing myself, but other people now, massive networks of over 1 million subscribers, they're now coming on live at the same time as me, trying to say the same thing as me. Not like that hasn't happened before. Guys, get a like on the video, get fire signs up. All big networks are jumping on live at the same time as me. We will, mate. Do you know why? If we didn't disrespect him so bad and try to not make it so public that we didn't want him because Arteta's a prick, we can still get a lot of money. Other teams have done this. Liverpool's, Man United have got money for players that they don't really want. But where we act a dickhead and publicly make it known that we don't want Guendouzi now going slipping into a different player, Marseille don't want to pay more than £5-6 million. Or 9 million euros, which probably is £5-6 million. Do you know what I mean? Linda put fire marks up. One of the big networks have just. I hope people ain't jumping off to go watch them. I'm telling you. But yeah, big networks have just come with a title. Literally, what I'm talking about. Ben White. Well, even though I don't believe we'll get Ben White. But if we let Saliba go, we're gonna have to make some kind of statement, I suppose. Guys, I have to investigate my daughter in a second. But hold on. You just get a zoom as well. But yeah, guys, as I said, I broke this one first. I broke this one live. But I've been saying it for over a year. And yeah, Danny AFC TV, I'm afraid to say, does happen to always be right. Get one of the American flavors out for this, guys. Get one of the American flavors, the berry flavors. But yeah, I am absolutely bad. I'm just lost now. Yeah, mate. What about that striker that went to, was it Bournemouth? 20 million, 21 million? What was his name? Thank you, Linda. What was his name? Oh my God, he's still doing it for them now. Solanke, Daniel Solanke, is it? Do you know what I mean? But we can't do that with an Nketiah or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It is just crazy. But yeah, eventually, if we sit it out, we'll probably always, brother. Right, you out of here? Please get a like on the video before you go. And brother, remember, who knows what's going to happen before tomorrow? Before I come live again, man, I've got a knack of getting these things right, mate. Do you know what I mean? And I started my channel, bros. Honestly, literally, I don't know, is it nearly a year ago to the day? Do you know what I mean? I started it with basically a rant about Arteta, a rant of why Guendouzi and Saliba weren't being allowed to play football for this club. And just before you go, bros, the last revelation I'll give you, and it looks true every day. Someone that does know a lot about football, but I thought surely not, man. Did Arsenal really do this? Apparently we paid about 20 mil for Saliba, yeah? Rising to 27, 2 million whatever, but it's a £5 million debut clause. Guys, it's a £5 million debut clause that has basically ruined possibly this guy's career. On top of Arteta being a prick, but yeah, I heard that last year. £5 million had to come out of his budget, say for going for Gabriel, Thomas Partey, etc. And if you wanted to play Saliba last year, 5 million had to come out of Arteta's budget, same as this year. Yep, other people copy, bruv. Other people have done it as well. When I've gone live, I'm not going to say people that like to stream from Spain, etc. They've copied a lot of this shit I've said, and I find it unreal. Even WB, like, do you know what I mean? As much as he's a little silent hater sometimes, thinking, "Oh, fuck you, Danny," because he is like that. Don't know. That's just a bitch in him sometimes, even though he's a cool, blessed brother. He's noticed as well. He was like, "Bro, something you said last night, them man are saying it this morning." Do you know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Breaking news, you know what I mean? So yeah. Now the other networks want to now agree with it. Trust me. Do you know what I mean? And I've been saying this for a long time. Yeah, mate. And as I'm saying, but brother, it doesn't pay. Imagine me and you went out tomorrow, yeah, and we're selling Arsenal shirts, yeah? But your one has got a stench of piss in it, and my ones are fucking looking nice and fresh like me. Well, who's I going to sell? Do you know what I mean? And that's how Arsenal go on. We treat our players with a stench and a pissy smell. Guendouzi we can't get a lot of money for now. We made it public. We don't want him nowhere near our club. Would let him go out and kick anything. Do you know what I mean? The only sensible thing we could do with that guy is actually find the player we want and try and go to one of these French teams and say, we'll give you Guendouzi. But when we wanted a while last year, Leon shut that down. They said they didn't want him. I'm not bitter. How am I bitter? I'm just saying the facts as it is. Like AFC Gov just said, spying on my channel, most definitely. Do you know what I mean? It's funny. They always know me by first name when I see them as well. Like, do you know what I mean? That's all of them. Even down to my guy today, Troops. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. My guy. I didn't even see him. My guy. Big tunes. Yo. I turned around. I was like, Bumba, is that you, Troops? So I had to ask the real ones at the top of the show. Is Troops in London? Because he was shouting at me in my car today. I was in traffic, man. Just like this. Bare music. Bang, 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 bang playing. Do you know what I mean? It was that English girl, Fiona, African girl, Adiolo. And I just heard, yo, big tunes. Yo. Yeah, but yeah, you're not. Who knows? You could be. Do you know what I mean? People probably just pump you for information, though. You spoke to rivals. You know what I mean? You're just a bit silly sometimes, not in a rude way. But you speak to the rivals probably about me, which none of my real ones would ever do that. And you'd be like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? AFC Gov would be like, what are you asking about Danny for? Fuck you. But shouts out to your real one legend, Hank Yumi, bang, fire, bros. Where's my fire signs, Hank Yumi, for fucking breaking that news first? Guys, 46 minutes in, let's go for another 14. Exactly, mate. That's exactly what I just said. We actually can't rule it out. But the thing is with her, she's cool, innit? And if she is doing that, it'll only be, it'll be by accident. So he's a geezer that ain't been on my stream for a long time. Yeah, most definitely. He hasn't been on my stream for a long time. Why would you say that? Ain't that your power now? He speaks to you more than he speaks to me, girl. Fucking hell. See what I mean here, AFC Governor? See what I mean? The geezer she's talking about speaks to her now, not me. But anyways, as I said, guys, I'm just absolutely shocked by this. Like, as much as I think Ben White is a brilliant player, I wouldn't bring him to Arsenal for 40, 45 mil rather than just pay the £5 million debut clause for William Saliba. William Saliba has been a bang, mate. And imagine, do you know what I mean? Even though I see it as a massive load of pressure on his head, imagine him coming in alongside Gabriel or Mario Holden next season. It would be mad pressure for him. Done though, eh, bro? Mad thing. Do you know what I mean? It would be mad pressure for Saliba. But I think Saliba would absolutely just thrive under that pressure. Do you know what I mean? Shit, you on the rebound, bro. Respect, my brother. You are the man. See you soon, my G. Before you do leave, make sure the likes are on the video. Yeah, man, let's get this link around more, man. Seriously, let's just start placing in places. I've got to start making like a Facebook page as well and things like that. What else do you recommend we do, guys, to give my channel a bit of a push advertising-wise? I do need a bit of a genius to come in and set me off an intro, me spitting bars, me going nuts, me running around the stadium. If any of you are good at that, guys, believe me, I'll drive to you tomorrow, man. I'll give you a nice little drink, whatever you like. But I need an intro. And yeah, man, maybe just something to set my stream alight, you know what I mean? Like, style, respect, real one, bros. Bros, you know, you're gonna have to come on the show one of these days as well, man. We're gonna have to go bouncing our Arsenal legend. Maybe Romano Spice here too. Mate, I tell you what, yeah, do you know a couple of people, I hate saying this, do you remember the reporter I brought on? A couple of people said things about him, and then he come on my WhatsApp saying something. Most definitely, bros. You know what? I'm gonna have to. So what? Just everything I hear, just keep bang, 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 throwing it out. Because what did I get as well? It was on a Tottenham thing. A Tottenham fan linked me just saying Fonseca was off hours before it happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, mate. You see, but people make careers of this, bros. That's how these reporters are good. You know what I mean? That's how these reporters are good, bros. But what one guy said, I'll tell you straight who it was, Dr. Green from. He hasn't been here for a week or so either, the Ipswich fan. He was like, yeah, remind that reporter you've done a stream with. Do you know what I mean? I was like, why would you say that? What do you mean? And most definitely I will. What do you mean? Just breaking everything, yeah? Everything I hear, put it out there, especially Arsenal, obviously. And obviously, like when my guy sends me all of that, the guy that works for Arsenal, you mean what? Getting more of that out there as well, yeah? Well, mate, get used to it, innit? And just think, mate, you might not even get Ben White because if a Liverpool, or Liverpool shouldn't, but if a Man U or a Chelsea or someone come in for him, do you know what I mean? Chelsea apparently do want a central defender, whether they want him or not. Man United, we all know, definitely need a central defender. Hold on, what's that? Fuck up. Fuck up, what? Hold on, don't get that. Say that to me again. I know, bros, but what a little fucking sly fucker, all of them. They start jumping on things because they know I get things right as well, bros. They know I get things right, whether they, as I said, they see me as a threat from the start. Hence why a lot of people don't want to work with me, or DT started trying to put it around and bribing people, you know what I mean, not to work with me. Hence why I started spitting bars about so many people. Oh my God, did you hear that, guys? See, that's just really weird, isn't it? AFC Governor, you still there? That's really weird, man. Hold on, tell me that. Hold on, what have I just missed here? Fuck up. Is that audit? Fuck up. What's it, where's it going to end? I know, bros. They're going to keep following me. Most definitely. And that's how a lot of them do it, bros. Listen, a lot of sharp reporters, bros, are either just in the right place at the right time or no. All right. Here's another example, yeah? Okay, the day Christian Eriksen, obviously we know what happened, yeah? I swear, my daughter's life, my mother's life, yeah? That image that Sky put out, and they goes, got images, we hope this is a real pic, they started saying, but it's of Eriksen sitting up. Now, Kamala, even though he ain't here tonight, he seems to know straight away because I received that picture and I said, Kamala, I think it was Kamala, I goes, Kamala, I've been told he's fine and I've got an image, should I put it on Twitter? And I said that to Shaden, I said to WB. WB and Shaden got back to me quicker than Kamala. They were like, don't put it up, bruv. That could be a sour one for your channel, especially if you got it wrong and, like, God forbid, the guy's dead. I had that picture for about 2 minutes, do you know what I mean? And it was from one reporter I knew, do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, reporters make a career of that. But obviously, he didn't give me the picture out of the love of Danny AFC TV. He'd obviously posted it where he needs to post it and then give it to me. I'm just saying, though, for example, I had that picture, not long, literally 2-3 minutes. I'm talking 180 seconds. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. 5 minutes tops, that is it. I had that picture on my device, the same one Sky put out saying we've got the images. I had that sent to me saying, Dan, it's all good. Put it out there. And I should put it out there because I thought if this guy was dead or something. Why am I getting these weird notifications? And I think I'm getting it on my phone as well. Something booty's going on, guys. I have to get back to Hazard soon. Yeah, mate. Remember, I've kind of hotted that up. So basically, I was talking to one network and they were like, listen, this is how it goes. Actually, I cussed off a network for streaming of a rival of mine. And they were like, listen, mate, he paid, innit? And they were like, that option's there for all of you. So I told them to fuck off. Don't you remember my stream? I'm not saying you have to catch every one of my streams, but yeah, I said that one night and I was disgusted. But imagine if I streamed with him once. That could do a lot for my reputation. Could do a lot with subscribers. All right, for example, guys, real ones. If I paid that £500, yeah, for this hour slot of him, what do you think? Suddenly I get up to monetization? Do I get 1,000 subscribers straight away? I'm not so sure. Depends how many people like him. That's why a couple of the Arsenal networks can't. All the big ones obviously won't work for me because they know their subscribers will jump onto me straight away. Do you know what I mean? I could let you know I never. I just said his name. I almost said it. You guys get the name I was going to say. I know I never do that. Done a collaboration, let's call it, with someone that was smaller than me. He didn't have as many as my subs. I've got what 340 at the moment. Yeah. Now he's about 100, 150 more than me. But he obviously paid keys to blah, blah, blah. Now he ain't that far ahead of me, and I've paid no one to do nothing. So screw that. I'm a natural raw talent out here, guys. I'll put the fucking thumbs up on the video for that. Right, with 54 minutes, we've got 6 minutes left. Which way are we going, guys? As I said, Emil Smith Rowe, 5-year deal on the table, apparently, but apparently, according to his contract, it's nowhere near enough money terms, especially compared to what Aston Villa are offering him. Mavropanos is out the door, 7 million Stuttgart, apparently. Real Madrid apparently want Ben White as well. Not many of you have noticed that on the stream tonight, but apparently Carlo Ancelotti does want to bring this guy to Real Madrid with him. And remember, they've just lost Ramos, and I don't know, Alaba probably wasn't his signing. Arsenal 40 million bid. I think it's another fraud. Like when they are, if we got told tomorrow it's 44 million or 45 million to do the deal, I think we'd suddenly pull out the deal immediately. Where else are we? Jesus Corona, 21.4, release clause, linked with Arsenal. He's playing in Portugal, FC Porto. He's 28. No idea about him really. How many of you would pay 60 million for James Maddison? A lot of rumours are saying Leicester and Brendan Rodgers would allow that move. That's probably because they could see at Emile Smith-Rowe or someone coming in at quarter of the money. And Aaron Ramsdale linked with the club. Why? 2 relegations in a row. Exactly, mate. No, I'm saying as in a boost for the subscribers. Not that guy can't give me any knowledge that I don't already know, bro. Seriously, the only knowledge that he probably gets is about he's got a lot of good links in Serie A, you know. Oh, most definitely. I'll talk to you personally about Dr. Greenfarms, what was said about the reporter on my stream, and I'm going to come on Twitter when I jump off this live show. And maybe Dr. Greenfarm was right, because this guy hasn't spoken to me as much. Interesting. But he also said he was on the stream that night, which I found was deadly weird, but not said nothing. Oh, let me jump up into the result. Let's roll the Zoom before we go, guys. Love, respect, and shouts out to you all as usual, though, guys. As I said, I make this channel with all my real ones in mind. You are the real ones, you know what I mean? No fake news here. I don't say nothing for hype, you know what I mean? I don't say nothing for some idiot props, you know what I mean? Maybe, not on a brave, you know I'm brave, but I'm saying like that Christian Eriksen picture. Maybe I should put more things out. But like Hanky said, respect to you, bros. I am going to get more on that reporting thing and try and, hype myself up again a little bit, you know what I mean? Start breaking everything that I know, breaking news, Twitter, start getting a little bit more consistent on there. The 2 tracks that I put on the channel the other night, I'm basically going to fix them up. It's the same beat. I just added a verse in. Just make them a bit longer. So I might drop them on Twitter. I ain't dropped bars on Twitter for a little while. Might have to light up with a bit of that as well. Just mix that up. But as I said, I knew it when I said Raw Ones is troops in London. I knew it was him, man. Just shows how they know, innit? Oh, guys, I tell you the Wetherspoon story. Oh, man, I walked into a Wetherspoon the other day, Keys has been really nice. Hello, mate, why don't you take a seat there? Right, you can't do this. You have to have a mask on if you stand up. But when you sit down, you can take it off. Blah, blah, blah. Just shout. I'll come over and bring you your beers, whatever. And yes, Lee Akers, what's going on, G? You haven't texted me today, have you? Yeah, I did get up late. But I was just saying the Wetherspoon story. And the geezer was like just being ultra nice. I was like, what's up with you, mate? He goes, I'm subscribed to your channel, mate. He goes, you're well fucking entertaining. And I've worked out who I think he is. I know who he is. He came in and said hello to me last night. Came the second shelf. I know it's him. And he's a massive Totty fan, but the manager of Wetherspoons in the area. You didn't miss any bars, bros. I wasn't going to drop them today. Reason being is because I've made them both a bit longer, and I haven't really practiced the actual bars themselves. So I've made it a bit longer. Put some bars in them. I've just basically changed it up, bros. I hope made both of them better from the other night. If you want me to drop on my real bros, but I hate getting it wrong, innit? I don't want to get it wrong. So I haven't practiced it at all. And you'll hear alright, on the one where I do a 2-pack beat, you'll hear I'll flow the first 16, I'll flow the second 16, I'll flow the third, and then the fourth I'll start losing it. Hold on, let me think tomorrow. I've got to see my mum in the afternoon. Yeah, that sounds good. What sort of time are we talking? So I can probably park right outside there as well. I'll take a liberty and just park directly outside there. Yeah, mate, that sounds good so far. I've got your number. I'll give you a call as I jump off the stream. Not that WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp seems to take a minute to get through to you sometimes. But I'll confirm that as soon as we get off the stream. What sort of time are you talking? That will be a pleasure, brother. Why the fuck not? Izzy Sports Bar sounds good. See if we can run into any haters down there. That would be hilarious. Let me get all this bullshit away from me. mate, that sounds very good. 3 in the afternoon. Fuck me. Mate, give me a call at 1. I swear to God, I get up about 3 usually. But yeah, all right, no problem. That sounds good. I won't be sorry. I'll come and meet you for a couple, and then I'll run down and see the old dear. So yeah, that sounds perfect. But I'll definitely give you a call at 2 tomorrow to just confirm it, so none of us are sitting there like cunts. Do you know what I mean? So don't walk into that bar until I phone you. But I'll guarantee I'll phone you at 2. I'm setting my alarm and all sorts. What else? Yeah, shouts out to you all. I'm wondering, should I drop these bars? Well, it's actually an hour in. Guys, the Ben White thing, I'm going to summarise for everyone jumping in late. If Ben White was to be available for £44 million tomorrow, Arsenal would soon pull out of the deal mysteriously, just like we did with Brendaya. So, yeah, that's just another publicity stunt. Wicked, respect my G. Please get a like on the video before I disappear. But as I said, these bars, I've just made them longer. So that one's the same, that one's the same, that one's the same. And then, yeah, I've added on 2 bars to this one. Or more, that bit where I go, bad man, no, I'm waving. All the ladies know I'm crazy. Only God can say. I've made that more of like a chorusy bit. I've added another 16 and tried to make that as a chorus. Where's the other one? What did I do with this one? That's the same. No, I changed it up here as well, so that would fuck me up. And then there's another 16 at the bottom. But that will most definitely be ready for tomorrow. And I want to start getting some bars on Twitter as well, guys. But please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Oh, mate, not tonight. It's too rainy and everything. Fuck that. I got a whole audience outside the window as well, like crowding outside the shop. I'm going to call them cunts real quick. The window's closed, so we're going to give you open it just for you. You cunts! What do you like? But yeah, the bars. I could drop a quick one, but yeah, I don't know the last one. Even though I know I'm on a high. I would never ever touch spice. That's quite funny. That last bar. Give me some willy. And where's the other one? What time is it? 11:39. Let me have a look under my door and see if all my neighbours go away to the door. Not that we really care on this channel. Who? You hear that, Jesus? Someone's singing outside my window. Someone down Danny, they're replying to me. I heard someone like, what? Well, some cunts out there singing. We need to get another zoo and roll one more zoo for us getting bars. We should save these bars for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We're saving these bars for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we? Lee Akers. Everyone get a like in the video. Lee Akers, I'll tell you as well. Guess what I see today? So I said at the top of the video, I didn't want to look stupid. I goes, guys, there's troops in London. And obviously not everyone was answering yet. And I was like, well, basically, I'm pretty sure I see him. He was shouting at my car. I didn't think we parked in the traffic here. They're singing Ozzy's song, could hear it. Are you being serious? Was someone replying to me there, do you think? Where the fuck are they gone? Let me turn that TV down. Mate, I'd be like, fuck off, Ozzy. Oh my God, I'm fighting myself up. It was fuck. But yeah, where was I? With the bars, right, let me just see what I've done on this one. Sorry. Right, the first 3 are the same. Right. I'll burn a tattoo on his face with a laser gun and a tech. Step back and shave your fucking beard. DT, you're always moving weird. Alright, you know what? Give it a go. I could give it a go. Was it fucking you, Lee? Was it fucking you? You got me looking at these lyrics as well. Who's with me, people? Should we spit bars or should we leave it tomorrow? Because we've gone over our usual hour. We like hour and a half ones anyway. Hour and a half streams live on Danny AFC TV. But yeah, anyway, Lee, here's another one for you. So I've just broke the news of Arsenal. Not broke. We all knew about the Arsenal, but I'm saying it's a fake bit. You know what I mean? For Ben White, blah blah blah. But then we've got into the conversation. People at the real one here hadn't knew me. saying obviously, I've obviously said, listen, we're still selling Saliba. Some people are still like, Danny, I'm not sure. I was like, guarantee it. And then guess who puts out a live video while I'm fucking on live on the stream, like 20 minutes ago, Lee. All right, mate, I will. AFTV put out a video. Ben White to Arsenal, but Saliba to be sold. And that was kind of what I've been just saying. And you, me? Again, I'm sure you know I'm not lying, but yeah, and you, we could fucking don't get in my stone to these Arsenal windows. At least we're talking about Ozil there. Sorry, you almost threw me for. I had to read that 3 times. You know what I mean? And yeah, he definitely was, man. He was Arsenal's guy, and Arsenal probably, would have persevered with him right to the end just because he didn't want the fucking embarrassment of it, etc. Oh, I don't want to do these bars. You're a bastard. All right, which one should I do? Should I do the militant beat or the 2-pack beat? Which one, guys? Which one? Militant or 2-pack? I'll be saving for tomorrow. And I've lost my zoo. Oh, no one's answering. But yeah, so I see Troops today, Lee. He's there shouting at my car. So it's got mother and daughter died. I heard big tunes. Yo, my guy. I was like, what? I turned around. I got half Jamaican now. One of the guys was like, what Bomber Clark? Is that your Troops? And he laughed. He's like, yeah, man, what I've got? Oh, here's my guy from Arsenal. 11 notifications. Right, let's see what he's got for me. Hold it. Man United's bid for Trippier rejected. Sandberg wants to play Champions League football. Good. Brighton signing the striker, so they don't want Nketiah. Chelsea could be racking up Hakimi. Loads about Ramos, I don't really give a fuck. Loads about the free. Respect for that, mate. And like I said to you all that time, what do you make of this whole Saliba thing? Do you know what I mean? Even AFTV, that's a copy me. I go live saying Saliba's going with bid for White, and now AFTV have to copy me. But anyway, that ain't the first time that we both know. But what do you make about this whole Saliba thing? As I told you, with Guendouzi, we've devalued him, we've disrespected him, we've shown everyone we didn't want him. So now we're struggling to get 5 million quid for him, 9 million euros or something. Marseille want to give. And Saliba, as the Quick have reported a couple of hours ago, is free to leave at the first half decent offer. But Arsenal are devaluing him because we're making it clear to the world we don't want him. Like, what the actual fuck is going on at the club, man? Right, who's with me, guys? Who's with me? Are we still waiting for bars here? Sorry. So that guy sends me everything. See, a lot of it will be just media speculation. When it's all the newspaper things he sends me and that, even though he's shit hot, he talks for everything. But yeah, when he has something about Arsenal, you know what I mean? As I said, I didn't have my channel then, but when Tierney was coming to Arsenal, basically he texted me about 5-6 hours before in the morning, like, I don't know, 7:30, just seen Tierney at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, definitely him. And he was like, 100% him, God, I swear to God, he's here, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, if my memory serves me, you know, Blazer up. Sky News coming about 3:30, reckoning Tierney's on his way to London for medical. I'm not really sure, mate. There's so much speculation here about him signing a new deal. So that will be, to me, that suggests we're sending him on loan. Do you know what I mean? There was also rumours yesterday, I haven't gone into it too much, but late last night, As I've also said about Martinelli, it was reported if Dickhead himself could get a £30 million bid for Martinelli, he's straight out the door. Now, apparently, the teams in Spain who are looking at Martinelli, but I'm not quite sure about the £30 million. You know what I mean? Especially since he's been left out the latest Brazilian kids spot. You know what I mean? So I think the writing's on the wall for a lot of these people. Seriously, if you come in on the Emery, for some reason you want absolutely zero to do with you, and this is the guy that apparently does all this really great stuff for the youngsters. Like, which youngster has he made progress at Arsenal? He even slowed Smith Rowe down by bringing Odegaard for some unknown reason. I reckon, mate, that they're going free at the back. Because what the hell would you do with him? You can't just disrespect him and drop him. Do you know what I mean? Surely not. I reckon they're going free at the back. With two very good fucking wing backs, Ben Chilwell and Hakimi. We know what Hakimi does on the wing, mate. So Hakimi will be told to fucking just run and take the fucking piss out of people, and he scores a lot and assists a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, believe me. Yeah, probably because Rudiger could be going. They haven't even opened talks with him, but they're going to buy another defender, innit? It could be Silva, a new defender, and Reece James in the centre, mate. She's off to check her score. Okay, no, she's bang on this, but alright. I'm angry with my score. Even she seems to be having more joy fucking swapping pairs over than me. But guys, get a like on the video and please subscribe if you're new. And yeah, imagine seeing Troops like that today. Very funny. But shouts out to the guy. He was the one shouting me. And anyway, are we spitting bars? Quickly. Got a fire starting for spitting bars real quick. I have to get YouTube ready. Get a beat on, you know what I mean? Are we spitting bars? I swear you should let me do it tomorrow, people. Tomorrow's more professional. It'll be ready. Imagine Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba. Who we forgot? Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba. And that's how it should be. Gabriel left, Saliba right, Tierney left back, and a right back. Lamptey could be going Tottenham. Aaron's obviously we haven't really made a move for. Who is your right back? Oh, and Hakimi. Yeah, mate, forget that though, mate. Honestly, again, it would have been amazing. But yeah, I have a feeling this Hakimi works probably best in with a three at the back, mate. He's way too attacking. So that's why I answered that to Hakimi. I think Chelsea will be going free at the back next season. Mate, so would I. But again, we already know, again, like, we know it's done, like, so again, maybe I'm just too of a realist and it's not even about, yeah, it's lovely and nice to dream. Mate, we're linked from the whole summer, which again, I said in this channel wouldn't happen. It was bullshit at the 40 million, allegedly. Do you know what I mean? And then PSG, and obviously Chelsea come in and blow us out of the water. And we were never linked again, mate. It was only Villa that blew us out of the water for Buendia. No one's blowing us out of the water for Ben White, but as soon as the team comes in, if we did have a bid accepted, someone else will come in. And then we'll disappear like little cowards. You have to wonder, mate. You have to wonder. But as I said, like, again, I'm not a liar. When I met Ty was kind of like, yeah. Well, he said it, he was like, yeah, not so much now. Well, you know what I mean? A month or two ago, bros. Yeah, man, you were like chat of the day in the office. Like, them man always chatting about you. But you can see he didn't really want to answer questions. And yeah, shouts out to him, you know what I mean? And you can see the caution in him. Like, when I walked up to him as well, he was like, I know exactly who you are, man, Danny. So they all know me, bros. But I take 50, yeah. Mate, honestly, there was a lot of hype around him in France, and then he went to Betis, And I think it was Batiste more had a half decent season rather than him last year, but I actually don't know that factually. So I think that is a massively, massively risky signing, mate. Like again, mate, Osama style, like a lot of players go up for one season and I don't know, sometimes find their way to Arsenal, Pepe, do you know what I mean? So these players are very dangerous, just like buying people on the back. What Wenger used to say, I don't buy people on the back of a good European Championships or a World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes, yeah, people are there, like, knowing that their big move could be just round the corner, like, do you know what I mean? One little lucky bastard, like an Xhaka here or something, do you know what I mean? Or a Kolasinac there. Oh, most definitely Madison, mate. There's not even a fucking comparison there. But the thing is, there's no comparison in the price. You could probably get Fakir or a Bellerin or 25 mil, or Madison's going to cost you straight 50, 60 mil, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know what Leicester are like? They would not sell Maguire cheap, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And the team that comes in for Indeed, fucking good luck. But they know that's happening, hence why they're wrapping up a Samari deal. They might know Vardy's coming to the end of his fucking thing, so they want to get Edward from Celtic. That them two deals, if they put them both off, let's see what Kevin's reply was. He just told me from Fonseca to Tottenham off. We all know this. Uh, Madison talking about how Arshavin inspired him to finish. Arsenal has bid 51.4 million for James Madison. That's probably bullshit, guys, but there you go. Mate, as I said, yeah, listen, Buendia, we bid 30 million, and then it was 33. It could be job done. We pulled out. If Brighton tomorrow got a bid from Man United, accepted a bid from Man United for 44 million, Arsenal wouldn't equal the 44 mil. So, mate, it all looks like publicity stunts. Again, talking about Saliba, something that I've told you now for over a year, because he always said to me I was wrong. All right, now, guys, I'm so sorry. I've lost a few people. I think we have to definitely save them bars. Who is still with me? But yeah, mate, Madison, most definitely. But again, Madison's an everyone, mate. You have to be cautious. Again, like, I'm not saying England are shit or nothing, but if you're a decent player in this country, man, you usually get into the England team quite easily. And I mean, Madison, do you know what I mean? Considering people like Grealish, you know what I mean? Has annoyed him before. What was the Grealish situation? Obviously, the Greenwood and Foden thing, even though obviously they deserve their fucking second chance. I'm just saying, basically, if Madison was any good, he'd be in that England team. Same as I preach about Rob Holding, though. Because there were central defenders places up for grabs. England ain't that brilliant. They've got a lot of good fullbacks. But central defensive wise, especially when Harry Maguire was looking like he was going to miss the first few games or whatever, injured, and it was like Tyrone Mings, Cody's, Ben White, maybe. Do you know what I mean? So before we go, and we will go now, hour and 20 in, I think everyone's forgot about them bars. Who's better, Ben White or Mings? Now, even though I've seen Mings quite a lot, I don't think he's no wonderful defender. Do you know what I mean? Nathan Aki, the guy at Man City, he is definitely available this summer because they're probably going to buy another central defender. You know what they're like. You know what I mean? But he was another one I never madly overly rated. But then I thought, hold on, if Pep's gone for him, he might be good. But even if you take that guy, There is footballers everywhere, though. You know what I mean? We just can't seem to compete or complete the deals. But you've heard what I said to my guy that works for Arsenal. Answer me about Saliba. Did you hear that there? So he's basically saying we've had a £51.4 million. Oh, we've just bid £51.4 million for Madison. I can't see it being true. But again, ha ha ha. I tell you 20 minutes ago, I've been told 60 million wraps it all up because they've got their targets ready. So what would Arsenal do? Bid 51. Now I know it's all about negotiating, guys, but sometimes when a team says they want 60, and especially a stubborn bastard team like Leicester, and we all know what happened in the Maguire, sometimes 60 million, guys, is actually 60 million. Not even 58, not even 59 and a half. This is why I doubt a lot of the Arsenal bids. But guys, before I go, come on, who's with me? Who agrees with me? What do you think about this whole James Maddison thing? What happened to Onana? It's become more clear about his future now and the whole fucking drug taking thing, the druggie. How come we're not bidding now? Do you know what I mean? And we badly need a keeper. Badly. We ain't got the Matt Ryan thing done. I'm really hoping that's because we've come to our senses. But if we're after a guy like Onana, he can't play for a few months. Matt Ryan is our number one? Really? Yeah, Matt Ryan is our number one? How ridiculous. Madison is your guy, yeah? Again, he's nowhere near the main team. Even though I'm not being critical of that, I'm just saying it's a lot of money for a guy. Mings is a scrub, but yeah, Mings gets in before Ben White. Do you know what I mean? Mings, that scrub, gets in before Rob Holding. And certain Gooners rate Rob Holding, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? And Madison, I most definitely would not reject that guy at the club. All I'm saying is it's a lot of money to get him in it for a guy that doesn't even get into the England team. It's going to be 60 million. But anyway, I'll just tell you now, I broke some news that basically Saliba is willing. We're willing to sell Saliba, not on loan. We want him gone permanently. Now AFTV, J Ben, has just gone live. The same story saying Ben White to Arsenal and Saliba to leave. But I broke that about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. As Hanyumi will tell you, Aloinda and Mings. That's what I mean. But Mings gets in ahead of a whole load of these fucking people that either play for Arsenal or Arsenal want to sign, like Ben White, which of course I find incredible. Sorry, guys, I've just been asked to look at a picture. Damn, it's a picture now. Two seconds, my adoring evil. Oh, do you know what? Let's get out of here. Bros, I know Hank Yumi said that as well. It's actually factual, bros. A lot of people listen to me. They know I've got this shit on lock, bros. Like I knew about the Saliba thing. Hold on. Kevin's sending me more. He's sending a picture of Brendan Rodgers holding up the Tottenham thing. Gattuso to Tottenham. Someone else said that on the stream. Let me pressure him. What about Saliba? As all of you guys, I'm disgusted. J Ben, what do you think about that? We're willing to let Saliba go. Like, why? What did the guy do wrong? He'll come back to Man City or Liverpool in a year for 50, 60, 70 million. That deal is going to bite us on the arse. Guendouzi, Marseille only want to give us 4 or 5 million for him. Do you know what I mean? 8, 9 million euros. Why don't we just keep him? We've got no central midfielders. Anyway, guys, before I go, come on. It's an hour and a half. We know it is a maximum stream, like 90 minutes football games. I was getting peppered for bars. Should I practice these bars or should we drop them? Quickly. I need some fire signs quickly or I'm going to duck out because I feel like, yeah, number one, I didn't practice them. But they're both ready though, fully ready. I'm good, and how are you? Oh my god, an M Night. How weird are you? Guys, I think and Uni's allowing me. Where's the other one gone? Lee Akers. Lee Akers must have jumped out. Wonderful. Not wonderful, Nenarugo. Nice. As I said, you're fascinated, but I've fucking given up. I tried to make transfers, it wouldn't allow me. Hence why I said Hanyumi, the man here, cunt bastard, Hanyumi. Do you know how many cunting bastards you was over the last 24, 48 hours because I couldn't get my Italians in at one point, and I couldn't get the Belgian players in properly. I wanted the Ukraine striker in. Oh my god! And I got knocked today as well because I wanted Memphis Depay, which wouldn't let me make the transfer. I don't know if it's because it was close to kick-off or there was the game before playing. But I tried it twice today. I wanted Memphis Depay in, and I wanted Frankie de Jong in. I don't know. So yeah, it's been robbing me. Even the fantasy league's been knocking me. What can I say? But guys, no one has responded about the bars. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Guys, as I said, Ben White, it seems like it's a fraud bid. Trust me, as soon as we had a bid accepted, if we had a bid accepted, we'd shit ourselves, you know what I mean? Literally. And somehow pull out the deal. I don't know, say medical went wrong, fuck knows. Saliba, I'm gobsmacked, we want to get rid of him. Not even on loan, we want rid of him permanently. Guys, I'm just gobsmacked with the absolute club, you know what I mean? Shouts out to everyone, that's Jay Ben, Linda, Hanumi, Kamala, Laser, Lee Akers, Sydney was on earlier, WB was on for a second, I think, was he? But shouts out to you all, man. You've all lit up the stream as normal. I'm going to get the hell out of here. You will have bars for tomorrow night. I promise you, it's bars, 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 bars. They're both ready. 2 for 1, man. 2 in a day. Do you know what I mean? I should drop a third. Come that hat trick here. Do you know what I mean? But guys, I'm going to keep it moving. Love to you all. I'm distressed with the Saliba news. Guendouzi's the same way as we already knew anyway. And now we're dropping fake bids left, right, and centre, and AFTV and everyone else. I'll copy in my news. And yeah, boy. Actually, I wonder those troops on the video. I wonder if anyone's going to look. Because yeah, man, fucking, I see him today as well. But anyway, shouts out to you all. Mwah. Peace, love. Danny AFC TV. As I said, I break the news first. I've got people watching me. It could even be Fabrizio Romano watching me for my news. My news is hot. I drop it first. I drop it hard. Damn. I'm going to have to just keep getting more consistent on Twitter, man, and just go with everything. Don't even wait a second. Don't even let my heart beat. When I get something, just throw it out there. I knew the Christian Eriksen thing. I knew the source was true, but I thought because it was a bit of a touchy subject, I didn't want to be dropping. Like, he's fine, everyone, with a picture, not knowing if the picture was real or fake, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I had that picture for 5 minutes even before Sky dropped it. So anyway, I'm going to have to up my game. Love to you all. Peace to you all. Yeah, man, seriously. Anyone want to say anything before I go? 3 minutes at most, or should I just duck? As I say, the Ben White thing, we'll shit ourselves if we actually had a bid accepted. James Maddison, 51.4 million bid. That sounds about right. Because I'm hearing they would accept a 60 million bid, so Arsenal going to 51. But again, it wouldn't be true. I'm sure of it, you know what I mean? Arsenal not in the habit of fucking bidding £51 million for people, like, seriously. This guy, man, I don't know, you know what I mean? How good is he, like, do you know what I mean? I've seen him look bang average at Leicester. But guys, I'm going to keep it going. Love, peace to you all. Please get a like on the video. Please get the link going around. Danny LCTV, innit? The sharpest of all the news. Fire. Respect to you all, innit? Respect people.